Welcome to the Man United stream. Hope you're doing well. It is Thursday evening and what a day it's been. I mean, I'm exhausted with the amount of information I've been chasing today. It's been crazy. It is being crazy. It's a crazy day. And do you know what? I love being a Man United fan. Because despite everything we've done this season, despite the complete disaster of a season we've had, what do United go and do? United have still got the power, pulling power. I mean, they've got pulling power like no other football club in this world. Everyone knows, and it must be awful for United rival fans, rival United fans to watch this. They must have thought, right, United are dead and buried. No one will want to come to United. They've not got Champions League football. They've had a disastrous season. No player in their right mind will want to join United. And then what happens? United start making moves. First of all, they've got Kuna. Then they get Mbeumo wanting to move to United. Now we're hearing of Gyökeres, yes, Viktor Gyökeres, the dream move, the dream player that everyone wants at United, the striker that's been on absolute fire this season, wants to move to United. He's made it clear. He's made it clear that he wants United to come and sign him. And of course, Ruben Amorim wants this guy at United. He's one of his favourite players. It's not even been a secret, has it? Everyone's known for a long time that Ruben Amorim is a huge admirer of Viktor Gyökeres, has seen what he's been doing at Sporting the rest of the season. He's been firing even after Ruben Amorim left. That tells you something about this player. He's going to be an absolute beast if United sign him. And, well, he's made it clear that he wants United to come and sign him. So by the end of this transfer window, we could have a completely transformed United team. But look, let's calm down and let's begin the show with the usuals. Before we move on, make sure you hit the like button on this video, and if you're not a subscriber to the Man United stream channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. We are one of the fastest growing Man United fan channels out there because we give you all the hot information off the press, and it's not any bullshit, none of this rubbish information, no clickbait. We go and do our research, speak to people in the know, people who are closely linked to United, and we make sure that the information that we're putting out there is 100% on point. So let's kick off today's show with, of course, the news on Mbeumo. Yes, United finally did make an offer of around 45 million plus another 10 million in add-ons, and Brentford rejected that offer. That is because Brentford won in the region of 75 million plus. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. When I first heard of the offer of 45 million plus 10 million, I was thinking, that's a bit cheeky from United. You know, we've paid more for Højlund. Højlund, who is completely hadn't scored any goals in the Premier League, didn't really have a good record, and we paid a lot of money for him. So why would they offer this? But look, I think it's a decent offer. I think it's a good opening offer. I think United know they're going to have to increase it slightly. And I feel Brentford, knowing that the player wants to leave, wants to join United, I think this is a done deal. I really do. What I've heard from people close to United and Brentford is that this is a deal that is likely to get done because of the player making it very clear that he's only got one interest, and that is to join United. So Brentford are in a bit of a hot spot. They know that they have to sell him, and United have got the upper arm in this, but United still have to make some kind of decent offer to Brentford. I think it will get done, hopefully within the next few weeks. But the surprise move in the last 24 hours is not for Mbeumo. It is, of course, for Gyökeres. We've heard that Gyökeres has come out and said that he wants United to come and sign him as well. Could we have two strikers, two out-and-out strikers in this United team? If we do, OMG, this is going to be an insane season to look forward to, because we've got at least 20 goals with Mbeumo, and then we've got much more goals in Gyökeres. It would be a brilliant strike force. Two out-and-out strikers. How long has it been since we've had two top world-class strikers for United. Really, really would love to see this happen. Will it happen? Gyökeres one is a bit difficult because we're not quite sure what his value will be, what they're going to be asking for, and Sporting, of course, Amorim knows. Amorim was his ex-manager. There must be a reason why Amorim's going after him. He knows that this player has worked with him, but also will know what Sporting will be looking for. That is the most important thing. Let's just hope, fingers crossed, no other club joins in the race to sign Gyökeres, because that could really muddy the waters and give us a problem. We do not want a bidding war. We want to just go in there, sign him, and then be done with. The more clubs join the race to sign him, the more problems United will have, and of course Sporting will just increase the price and valuation little by little, and literally take us out of the game, and we do not want that. Now, the biggest issue United of course have got is the sale of players. We keep stressing this. This is what happened last summer and in the January transfer window, which was United needed to go and sell players to bring in the capital so they could go out there and then buy players with that same money. But what we're hearing is that this is not a big issue for United, and hence why they didn't sell Bruno Fernandes. And it's finally happening. Finally, Ineos and Sir Jim Ratcliffe are willing to put some money into United. That's what we're hearing. We're hearing that the board have had a meeting with Ineos. Ineos and Jim Ratcliffe have advised that, look, money is not an option. Money is not an option. Money is not a problem right now. If a player comes along that United need to buy, Ratcliffe will put that money in. Finally, we've got someone who's going to actually put the money in. But look, I'm not going to wait and see if that's going to be true or not. I'm going to wait until that actually happens, because we can get carried away thinking, brilliant, Jim Ratcliffe's going to put lots of money in to United and we're going to go out there and buy big players. It might not happen. It might be just all talk, all rubbish, and we might not end up buying anybody this summer transfer window. So look, let's wait and see. The news coming out is very, very positive. The offer made for Mbeumo so quickly and so efficiently is very, very good news, because I was thinking, look, this could be just a complete fake story. United get linked to everyone, but this one, having had an offer made straight away, tells you United are serious. United need to get things done, and it's just epic. It's epic for United to start making these moves already. Another very important thing that happened in the last 24 hours is Jason Wilcox, who's become our new director of football. That's a huge move for him. That's good news. I think he's someone who will improve the situation in the director of football. I think he's going to be perfect for that role. Hopefully we can see some positive moves coming out as a result of that. That is something that you guys might be interested in, might not be interested in. Of course, most of you have clicked on here because you want to know about transfers, and why not? It is always very good to know. As a Man United fan, you know that the transfer window is a roller coaster of a ride. So make sure you hit the like button on this video. Make sure you subscribe. You were watching the Man United Stream channel by the fans for the fans.